All right, the live is up. I don't know what was happening. It's trying to connect. Anyways, welcome to Things You Could Do, because you guessed it. If I can do it, you can do it too. We're going to jump back into this Figma. Um, well, not Figma. We're going to jump in back on the daily UI challenge, and we're going to be doing some designs. There's a lot of people around. There's a lot of things happening. I'm probably going to keep my voice down as much as I can, but I'm going to project it loud enough for you guys to hear me. Again, hopefully you guys have been having a wonderful weekend. It is the weekend. The flipping weekend is here. What I'm be doing is just doing some Figma. We did start this challenge where we're gonna do a direct messaging. I honestly wasn't gonna take it too far, but that's what I always say. Don't take it too far, because it's just a practice project, and you know, just do it real quick and easy and get it done. But you end up just starting to think about it, and you're like, it's really an opportunity to shine. You know, I do post these on my Behance portfolio, and you never know, man. Not that I'm doing this, you know what, to be honest, it's a journey, but I don't want to think too much about the what do you say, the end, meaning like what I could possibly gain from this, because then it becomes work. And I don't want it to feel that way. I want to enjoy, I really want to just enjoy the process of doing these designs. Not like thinking deeper than, oh, what this could do. This could possibly land me a job in UX or UI, you know? And that's really not what I'm trying to get done. It's really just a matter of just practicing and doing as much as practice as we can. This little man is here. Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Hello.
We're watching a movie.
You are? Well, you don't seem like you're watching. You're here.
Yeah. I never went.
If you're here, it means you can't be watching TV and be watching me at the same time.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right, so what we're gonna do is just kind of expand on this. So this is when you select your message. You know, we got a message from we actually put a name there as well. We got a message from Lisa, which is Kevin's good friend. Lisa is saying hi to Kevin. You know, she hasn't spoken to Kevin in a little bit. She's wishing him Happy New Year and all the good stuff. But we're gonna make this look a little bit more, you know, add some more details to it. We're gonna make it look more modern, add some modern add a little bit of modern features to our direct messaging. Now, the thing with so I'm a big fan of two things. I'm a big fan of Windows or Microsoft, not Windows. I'm a big fan of Microsoft. I'm a big fan of Samsung. Big fan of Google. What other? Figma, Adobe. That's about it. So I tend to use them as examples. You know, Samsung has a beautiful messaging application. It's not SMS. I forgot what they call it. But it can send SMS, and I forgot what the other way of sending messages are. But the interface is clean. I think it's one of the cleanest on the market. You know what I mean? Not that I know what iPhone look like, but you know, from my experience with messaging, direct messaging apps, it really stands out, and I really like it. So that's what we're probably going to be doing, is just kind of, you know, duplicating that. So we want a smiley face emoji, smiley. I don't know if they're called Smiley anymore, right? They got their own name now. Smiley, smile, smile, smile. Maybe gonna put emojis. Probably. There we go. We need. Here, we can use this guy. Let's throw him in there. Again, I'm using Iconify. It is a amazing resource. It'll save you lots of time if you're trying to get your projects done, you know what I mean, quickly. It's definitely one of those plugins that you will find extremely useful. Not that you can't. Now, listen, for these things I'm using it, but if I am working for a client, for instance, and they have their own, just their own branding, and they want you to create things, your own assets from scratch, then that's what it is. You create it from scratch. You should be able to create these assets. So a big thing is, if you think that you need practice when it comes to creating these assets, then do it. Why not? It's only going to help you to be better at it. I can create everything you see here. Everything. Everything. So I really don't need practice creating these assets. I can create them. I did create this button. And I can create all of these things. But, if you can't, a good thing is to practice. So occasionally create a few assets, man. Why not? Create a few assets of your own. Keep practicing. Now, we could just put this here because that's what Samsung does, and I like their style, to be honest, but I really don't want it to be exactly the same. So we can really put it there. It really doesn't take away from the design. It's clear. So if you want to add something, or you want to add a picture or take a picture, or you just want to do a smiley. All right. One other thing we're going to do is to add a top menu. So we're going to do something like so. Let me bring this up. With this, we're definitely going to create these, use these elements from the phone that we created earlier. I hate that. We're going to borrow these, right? And I really don't know why I'm spacing them out, like putting them so far from each other, but because they kind of, I'm going to reuse in assets. If I'm creating things for a mobile phone, we're going to be reusing these assets over and over. Right? So that's that. Let's put them close. Let's put these design close. A lot of these are just mobile design. And you notice I kind of did it separately. I was gonna just slap this and say, yo, it's done. Direct messaging is done. But I said, let me just expand on this design. Why not? We're gonna change this to, let's do this. Let's see something. So let's say I wanted to make this a halfway full. What we could do is copy and paste. So now one is in front of the other, you can see. And then we're gonna just kind of start moving around some of this stuff. And if you know, Sigma is so amazing. You can actually see the grid when you get really down on it, right? Down on it. I don't want to delete them because if I do, I might have to delete this one. And I don't know how to replace these. Like, if I delete it like so, what if I deleted the point? I really don't know how to replace the point that I deleted. And if it's not like Illustrator where I would know what to do. But we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna put that together and like so as well, and make sure that it's really kind of oops. Make sure it's really kind of together. And I really didn't have to do it like this, but why not? It's already there. Use it if I can. Use it if you may. Same thing we're going to do for this side. Just kind of work our way down. And as much as you can. Anyways, hopefully you guys have been having a wonderful day. Wonderful day. My morning started well. You know, my wife gave me a good breakfast. Leftovers. Leftovers is always a good breakfast. It's always a filling breakfast, right? It's always a filling breakfast. So what is empty? Let me look at my phone. My phone should have like a depleted battery. Okay. So I'm gonna use white. Close. White for this. And then for the one in the back. Can we not select it? Let's close it. Actually, let's click into. Let's select the one in the back, and then we're gonna make that a grayish color, right? Maybe a little more gray, a little more dark for this battery, right? All right, that looks like a depleted battery. All right, so top menu, we're gonna make this a little bit more interesting. We can't just leave this. This is a bit boring right now as is. It's a bit boring. We're not gonna necessarily put any names under these messages because of course you can see the face. If you didn't see the face, then you would see probably an initial, or I don't know. Yeah, initial would probably be there. All right, so let's put a rectangle like so, and we're gonna put that to the back. Actually, yeah, let's put that backwards. My dogs are right next to me. I don't know what's up with them. They're running from the kids. And we're gonna turn this into a gray as well, maybe a little bit darker or maybe a little lighter. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Just enough that we can see that's different. Yeah, that works. And then in this menu, we're gonna put some navigation. What is the height on this? Make it 80 even. And be just a little bit more darker. Like so. All right, that looks good. And we're gonna put some navigation. Here now is where we're gonna put the name of the person who is texting us, which is Lisa. Lisa's texting us, wishing us a happy new year and all that good stuff. She's checking on us, you know, asking us about our holiday it was and how our family is. So put Lisa, name Lisa, and we're gonna put that right here. Could make it a little bigger. So maybe 15 will look better. All right. We don't want it to look like it's a part of the top section here. As a matter of fact, we could change these into white as well because they're a bit too dark. So let's change them into white so they can stand out, right? For a battery, we can go, I don't know, the same gray as this one. Not battery, for a signal. Let's go with this shade above here. Did I select the right ones? Nah. I'm gonna have to click into it. And these I want to change the fill of this, right? And then these two we can go with white as well. All right. That's not too bad. All right, so we need two things. We need to give them the capability of making a video call from here and also a regular phone call. We can also put a search. Again, I'm just doing the way how Samsung does theirs. I think Samsung's messaging application is very nice. So we're kind of just using their style. So all we need here is 3 dots, which we're gonna use the oval. Create our 3 dots. I think white should work as well. Why do I feel like I like gray? Let's stick to white though. Let's group these right away. And we're gonna change the fill to white. Yeah, a fill of white. All right. So you have that. We need the search. We're gonna steal this search from here. And we're gonna change that search into white as well. So what do we need now? We need 2 icons. We need one for video and one for phone. Again, I'm not going to be creating these things. You know what? Let's show you that I can create assets on my own. So let's create a video. So let's go rectangle. All right. This is not to say I'm not trying to prove anything. But if needs be, and I need to create my own assets, I can. All right. This little man is coming back here for no reason.
Look,
Go hang out. Go hang out with Kid Mama.
No, he's combing his hair.
He trying to.
Yeah, well, this is my dog.
He trying to hang out. Oh Lord, he's showing us his dog. Hey, what if we merge these? What happens? And then we create. We give it a stroke, and we get rid of the fill. Voila. How does that look? I don't know if I feel 100% about that cam, but it works. It's fine. Let's give it a little bit of rounded edge. We should have given it a rounded edge before we actually merge them. So we're gonna unmerge by just going back, and we're gonna give this rounded edge maybe about I don't know, maybe 1. And that's not gonna be too round. Yeah. Actually make sure that these are center. What is it trying to align with? I do not know. Oh, look like this was selected. Hopefully I didn't add any. All right, that didn't get any rounded. And then we're gonna align these with each other. They are aligned actually. And we're gonna go ahead and use what this is just to unite. We're gonna unite them. Now let's see how much. Then what we say, we're gonna get rid of the fill, and we're gonna add a stroke of white. A white stroke is good. And with that too, we're gonna scale her down just a little bit. Actually, no. And then just shrink it down slightly. I don't know if that looks better or worse. No, that looks worse. Still keep doing that because that rectangle above is selected. All right. That's not too bad, right? It's not too bad of an asset. Let's make this 0.5. No, now it's too small. 1 is good. All right. So that's our camera, and the phone. I'm not going to create that, but I'm just showing you, just in case you need to create your own assets, just create them. Don't be shy. This is not centered, by the way. It's not centered, but if I move it up, it probably will never be centered. Actually, let's see what this is. Oh, this is a point. So let's go maybe 12 by 10. Now it's centered. And for this, we can go maybe 12 again. The triangle is what I wanted to mess with. So we're gonna go 290 and 265, 290, and then go 65, 65. Oh, that's actually where it's located. So we're gonna go, yeah, 10 is fine. 10 or maybe 8. Let's try 8. Nah, 10 is fine. All right, so let's leave that. That's done. Next thing we need is a arrow to go back, just in case you want to go back out of this message. How I create mine just to kind of get them right is, again, I use this is the polygon. Then select it, and I use my line, my pen tool, and then I use that just to trace so it looks even. For some reason, I don't know a better way to do that. I kind of wish I didn't have to do it like that, but that's just how I do mine. And then I'll just use just the lines. That doesn't look right, so we're going to spread it out just a little bit more and then shrink it. It was fine. That was this. Let's go 20. And yeah, that's fine. All right, so then we're gonna just change this again to white. That looks fine, right? We're making our top navigation. Make this a little transparent, maybe 70. It's their first message in a while, so fortunately, it won't be any more messages. I'm not going to be typing them out, and I don't want to use placeholder text to fill it in. I kind of want it to seem realistic, right? All right, so that's our message. Little plain though, right? Little blank. Little blank for such a big screen. But if I do go in my phone and I look at a message that doesn't really have much. Oh, they kind of positioned it down at the bottom. So it starts at the bottom. See, this is good. That's why it's good to have reference. I always need reference to give you an idea of, Never try to recreate the wheel without using some sort of reference to guide you. You need it. Trust me, you need it. Because it does help you to create better designs. So what they actually do when you're starting the message, they start from the bottom. So this really should be down here. All right. And yeah, our top menu is fine. The one thing that's missing is our phone, and I'm not going to draw that in. I'm going to go Iconify again and go phone. And we're going to steal one of these. Here's where's a plain phone? Let's insert that icon. And we're gonna put that right here. Turn that into white as well. Let's see if we can get some distribution on this. Nope, wrong thing. Horizontal. All right. So we distributed that evenly distributed, and let's bring it across. All right, so that's not too bad. I like that. We have our top navigation up here, telling us who we're talking to. We can go back onto our messaging app. I think it's a little too plain, but it is what it is. There's not much text going on. It's their first text message in a while, and that's it. The next thing I'm going to do is go out And what I want to do is create, you know, just a homepage for the messaging app. Like when you click your message icon, you know, whether it's be text message or WhatsApp or whatever, you see all those persons you've been texting in the past. And yeah, so I want to do that. Let me just add a little bit of round to this phone. Let it represent a phone screen of some sort. But that's not too bad, right? I think that's fine. Let's go to the next design. Let's get another frame for this. And go same large Android. And just add same 10. What did we use for this? 10, I believe. Yep, 10. And now what we're gonna do is just steal this tab navigation. We don't have to remake this. We just put this right over here. Slide it over. And 2, we're gonna steal the color for our frame. We're gonna use this as well. Not too sure what happened here. Because this is really behind. Interesting. Oh, I changed the wrong thing. There we go. Because I'm like, what the hell just happened? All right, so this is gonna be, you know, just our home, like when we just go into our app. This ain't 100%, but it's not 100%. It's really 70 at this point. 70%. Doesn't look like 100 anymore, right? Same thing here. 70%. 70%. I don't know. I'm not getting my percent. That's good. All right. Let's see what this looks like on our phone. So definitely should have a search. And what's awesome too, it's showing like a profile. I wonder why they would do that. If I click on my profile, what happens? Oh, it's connected to my Google. So this is like a Google Messenger on my phone that sends text. That's pretty cool. Interesting. Let's check out WhatsApp and see what WhatsApp looks like when we just go on it without actually clicking on someone. I think I'm gonna use WhatsApp's style. Yeah, I think I like WhatsApp style over. I don't like the fact that you're gonna like. Let me see something. I don't want the fact that you have like a profile. You know? I'm gonna use WhatsApp style. So that's what I'm saying, man. You just pick up any different app and you try to mix and match. As long as you see the usefulness of it. Like I see the usefulness of all of these menus. Like it's important to be able to make a phone call or make a video call. Like if you want to search through your text message, maybe there was something that was sent, you're trying to find it. You know, you can search through your messages. So you should be able to do that as well. And for this part, what we're gonna do is just name it, which is messaging. Messages. Am I spelling that right? No, message. Can't spell message, no. Can't spell message. So that's good. Get rid of this arrow, and that is fine right there. We're gonna just expand this a little bit. We're gonna be putting some different icons in. expand that down just a little bit more. And what we're gonna have here is chat, status, and call. No. Chat and status, no. No, I don't want that. So we're gonna leave the search where it is. We're gonna leave these 3 little dots where it is. And then why not do it like so? Yeah, I like this. So we're gonna have a rectangle here. As a button. And let's see, make this button height 20. All right, that looks better. And we're gonna find a nice color for this. We could probably use something different, maybe like as a blue. Maybe that. And then for this option, we're gonna have all. I don't even do that text. So this is all message. And let's just make this a little thinner as well. Semi-bold now, right? Regular. Regular, we could use medium. Let's center that. What happened? You see it? Maybe a little bit, 12. And this one we're gonna have maybe favorites. Favorites. Favorite. And maybe business. These you're not selected, so we're going to use a stroke. We're going to use this color for the stroke. Here. Maybe white. let's group these. Let's group them up and just align them with this as well. Let's get them in the center. All right, that looks good. Let's bring this down just a little bit more. And just a little bit more for this, creating a little bit more separation. Right? I feel like these buttons could be a little bit more bigger. So let's do this. Maybe not that big. So maybe 25. Let's try 25. Yeah, I think that looks a little better. A little better. I'm not loving it, but it's fine. Now the only real thing we need to do now is to copy a bunch of these, get a bunch of these pictures in. We're gonna make them a lot bigger. You know, depends on how many text messages person has, right? And placeholders maybe. Placeholder, we kind of want to show, we kind of want to show like a quick preview. Let's get some more, let's gather some more faces. Maybe about, I keep deleting my faces. I've got faces. You know what? Let's rise them from the, let's rise them up from the, let's rise them up from the recycle bin. I can't be bothered to go on the website and download anymore. Funny thing too, when you download from Pixels is that they ask you, what did you do with the photos? And I kind of redirected them and say, yeah, I'd use it for this. You can check it out. Which helps me to get some views on the, on the project. Why not? Why not? Do professional media, blah, blah, blah. Let's restore all of these. There might be them. I assume it's them. And my assumption should be right. Shit, where did they go? Hell no, they're not even, it's not, definitely not these pictures. Alright, so it's not them. Let's restore these. I don't know why I'm like deleting them. Like, I don't think I'm going to be creating more projects, which I am. As long as the challenge is on, I will be creating these things. And I will be working on a couple apps for myself. There is one app that I really want to create. I can't speak much about it yet because it's my little app that I really want to create, like to see it on the Android. There is a buddy of mine that does programming. I don't know how to convince that guy to partner with me, honestly. I wish I could, but I don't know how to convince me. I gotta show him that I'm serious. You know, he will take me serious if I show him that I'm serious. And I have to like really show him like, yo, this is what we could do together. He is like a senior programmer of some sort. All right, so let's see how well we can set up this and make this look somewhat decent. All right, so oh snap, we gotta copy this out versus. All right, so what we're gonna have first is the name, Lisa, and I'm really just kind of looking at what we have on what I have on my phone. Don't think I'm doing this all from my head. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe bring our picture down a little bit. And then what we're gonna have over here is the date. You could say January 14th. Right? And all we're gonna do, is it big enough? Really, it doesn't look big enough. I want it to be more over. So let's get this up to 12. Let's get this up to 15. Screw that up. Let's get this back up to 12 as well. And let's just move this over a little bit more. Yeah, looks more appropriate, are more proportionate. Could line that up with this, right? Let's copy that down. We have one more here. You could probably call this one Daniel. So start filling out my pictures image. We're gonna go to the same images that we stole, that we used for our music application. Let's go to fit. Nah, not fit, fill. And then go crop. That's Daniel. That's fine there. Sarah. Hopefully we find a girl. No. Yeah. This is Sarah. Okay. It'll be January 13. Let's put in one more and then we're gonna call it. For this one, we're gonna use maybe a letter. So we put the letter, we're gonna fill this in with a letter. So let's go. I should have this and solid. Let's change this color to something nice. And Tom is the name we're gonna put there. What am I looking for here? So if you notice, sometimes if these things are not even, they don't want to align right. So you see it'll align it, but because it's using these little squares you see here. But you know, sometimes things work better if you can see it looks, if it looks aligned, that means it is aligned kind of thing, you know. It works like that. Maybe something that somebody has sent a message to again. Oh, we are using 10 for that. And let's get some space in between that. All right, this was maybe under 12. All right, so that's that. That would be, I still kind of feel like it looks lonely. I'm not gonna overcomplicate it though. It is what it is. We can make it really Android. Android isn't Android, man. We can make it Android. So we could actually just drop this down here. You know, Android does have their back button. We can really make it Android, right? Make that 2. And what is it? Like a square and 3 lines. So let's get the rectangle. Should be a little bit shorter. Shorter. These. A little bit more spaced out as well. Maybe 1 was good. And then we have a rectangle here. Up, and it just has stroke with the same color. And let's get rid of the fill and add some round to it. Round the edge of the low. Let's group that up. Let's do some distribution on that. And let's align it. Actually, the group is. And align. No! No, 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 no. What am I doing? Let's make this a little bigger as well. It's a little bit bigger. I don't know. So it looks somewhat like Android, right? Somewhat. Let's put this up as well. I thought these were grouped. They are not grouped. Let's group those. Keep them together. No, 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 no. I want everything to be grouped. That looks okay. Ungroup. Maybe if I do this text a little bigger, maybe 10. What am I gonna do about that?
Did that mom ask?
Why can't you ask your mama? Man say he can't ask his mama. What did we put this at 10? Put this at 10 as well. That looks a little bit, I can read that. And this we can put to 12. All right. That looks a little bit better. It's still a little plain, but again, it's messaging. There's not much I can do here, and I'm not gonna make a job out of this project. Let's group this as well. We can move them together. I'm not gonna try to make a job out of something this simple. It's really again about the practice, and that's what we're doing. It's just the practice. That looks fine. Yeah. That looks fine. That's it. That is it. That is it for this particular project. How long have we been streaming? 55 minutes. All right, so I'm probably gonna call it. We completed the messaging. The next one on our list is gonna be a countdown timer. And honestly, I saw that, and you know what came to my mind was a watch, a smartwatch. I've never created a frame for a smartwatch, and I'm interested to see what it looks like. Let's go with the biggest screen. Oh, it still comes out like a square. But I imagine if you go in the prototype, it gives you like a square. It gives you a square. Hold on. Usually, like when you do the prototypes, you will see they kind of throw in a fake phone, like a phone shell, which I'm not really seeing again. That's interesting. I think it's a feature that I may have to turn on. This is really nice though. I think this one is really nice. But yeah, that's it. That's our direct messaging app. We could fill it up all we want with a lot of messages, you know. It looks better if it's filled up, right? Yeah, we could. Huh?
You want magic?
No,
Okay. You want anything?
no. Let's ungroup this, ungroup, and we're gonna delete these. And what we're probably gonna do is just fill it out. Why not? It honestly does look better. Ungroup this as well. Honestly, it does look better when it's filled out. So we're gonna make it look filled out, right? We're gonna fill it out. Stop being lazy. Nothing is wrong with work, man. It's like, you know, nothing's wrong with the work. That looks a lot better. That looks actually like a messaging app, right? So we're gonna do maybe use this is all, so this is like your favorites and everything mixed up. Kurth, Ben, Tiffany, Fanny. That's how you spell Tiffany? Tiffany, I think. Names are weird. You can spell the name how you want to do it. And then Cheryl. Let's go S. T again. E. K. And no, T is fine with that. Maybe we could slide a one image within this one, like a random one, you know, just like in there. We could do like that, and let's slap an image in there as well. Let's find Cheryl. I think I may only have one girl, one female. No, two, but I've already used them. Ooh, it's gonna be interesting. That's Cheryl. All right. So that looks better, right? And because it's filled out. This I won't do because I'm gonna have to write messages. I want it to look like a real thing. If you notice, I kind of write everything. I didn't really use any placeholder text. I can use placeholder text, but screw all of that. I kind of want it to look personalized, like I created it, you know. But anyways, I think this is where we're gonna leave this one. Yeah. And the time has to align as well. You notice that the time has to say at least maybe 12. What do we have up here? 12:58. So maybe 12:40 is good. 12:40 is good. You see all those little things that matter, man. You could look like I'm gonna send this out, and people are like, "How is he?" I know it's like 12 something, and how is this 3 something on the date? You know, it doesn't really matter. Some people look into stuff like that, but some may not even notice. It all depends. You know, I could see it, but it really wouldn't matter to me because really and truly, it's the design that I'm looking at. You know, how usable is this design? You know, does it have everything it needs to have? You know, like this needs to be flipped around too. This one needs to be on this side, just to show the order. And we could definitely make a prototype out of this as well. Pretty simple, you know, because this is the group this on its own. And then we can go prototype for this. We could just boom, 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 go over here. Add some sort of transition, swipe overlay. No, swap overlay. Not swap overlay. Animation. Click. Let's see how animation. I don't know. Smart. We could make it instant or maybe a smart animation, and we could make that time maybe, I don't know, 100th of a second. A little quicker. 300 is maybe going to be a little slower. And let's see what it looks like if we animate this thing. And then back needs to be assigned as well. Back will take us here. All right. Let's reload that.
Daddy, I put those mini patties in there so I still put it 5 and 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh. Daddy.
So if you notice something is happening when we animate this, it's not quick enough. So let's try instant and see what instant looks like. For this one, let's put this to instant and see. Let's see what it looks like in realness here. Oh, it's a. So this is what Samsung does. Let's show you. Let's go back to smart, and it pushes upwards, pushes in, pushes out. And let's make it push up. Let's see what it looks like now. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And then when you press the back key, it pushes down. So this key here, back, you're gonna have that push again, and we're gonna let it push down. 100 is good. let's see how smooth this looks. You tell me how smooth this looks. Oh, showing me the wrong one. This is the one that we want to show. What time is it? 2:20. I'm gonna end this soon. That's nice. All right, so that's that. I kind of feel like I want to create a little separation though. Just a little separation just to have let's do something here. Just something is off. Go back into design. You know, maybe this is off. Prototype. Let's try that again. See what it looks like. But this is how simple Figma is. I mean, if you've never designed in your life, jump into Figma. Just learn the basics, and the basics will go further than the basics. I promise you. The more you do it, it's like it becomes second nature. And sometimes I can't figure out things, and I try. And when I try, it just happens. It's like it's not easy, definitely not difficult as well. It's just a matter of practicing. Like we created a full-fledged app just now. That's simple, you know? This I don't like. I'm gonna have to fix something here. No. And you also want to come out of design prototypes. You want to come out of prototype when you're designing. You want to design and design. You want to do prototype. I forgot what it will do, but it will throw off something. Actually, you know what I just need to do, and I'm not gonna overdo this. Kill myself. Let's make this a little wider. And then move this over a little bit. There we go. You could also change this into a darker version. Yeah, I think that's fine. That is that for this portion of it. We are in an hour and 10 minutes. We could have been done, but I like streaming for at least an hour. No, I'm lying. It did take some time because we have to create these things. And listen, you should take pride in what you do, and never get done until you actually feel like it is done, right? Yeah, keep refining. If it's a project that you're going to sell to someone, keep refining, keep getting it done. Yeah, don't just like be mediocre. In other words, you know. Let's create a frame for this real quick, and I'm gonna slap this on my Behance like right now. Is it the frame that I created? I created a freaking square. There we go. Makes sense now. See my son going crazy. So this is direct messaging, direct messaging, message. And what we're gonna do is get rid of this fill. We're gonna download this. So the good thing to do, what I do sometimes is I export it. Which I probably should stop doing that, because I feel like when I export it first, it kills the quality of my image. What we've been using too is this. So I'll bring this down. I can't be bothered to go all the way. This file is going to get so big, and I don't know. I'm surprised that this holds up though. That's a good thing with Figma too. It holds up. It really does hold up. Yeah, all right, so slap that in there. This is design challenge 13. This is 13. I'm gonna take the 0 off. Hopefully people don't notice it. Design challenge 13 task is to, and I'm gonna just copy and paste this out. I can't be bothered to type it what it is. I do have the information right here. Direct messaging. Create direct messaging. Create a direct messaging. Message. That's that. 13. And what we're gonna do is just down. Actually, this needs to have a little bit of let's drop some shadow on this effects and go. I have a thing that I do 10, 10, and 15. I think that looks good. And that's it. We're gonna rename this to direct messaging. Direct. See how many times I gotta like misspell messaging. All right, and all you do from here is go to export, and it's gonna download a JPEG. And what we're gonna do from here is go to Behance, of course, Behance.net, and go to my profile. From here, I go to draft. If you notice, I got a bunch of art. I used to draw a lot. This is like nothing though. This is this is nothing comparison to what I used to have. I've lost a lot of my work with hard drive failing and all that good stuff, but this is like when I was back in college. They're still there. They're like relics, and I don't want to delete them. So from here, we're gonna select direct messaging, upload that. It's much better quality. This is what I'm gonna start doing, because I keep screwing it up by download it and re-upload and all that good stuff. But yeah, that works better. We can actually drop the Figma in there as well, you know, if we wanted to. Can you go rest your little mind, bro? It's number 8. Number 8. Oh, I see what we did wrong here.
I can't watch the next TV. So I can watch the next TV.
I don't know what to tell you, Kenil.
Can I watch the next TV?
Can you ask your mama? Ask mommy, can I watch the next TV, mama? Probably gonna say no to you, Kenil. Oh, what is this? What is this? 100. Oh, I'm still on Behance. Reset. All right. So what we're gonna do is, because I kind of messed up here, if you notice, is because I pull my whole design versus making a copy of it onto this thing. And let's see if the prototype is still there. It is. And we also gonna want to take these out of the frame. Nah, we should be able to leave it in there. Let's try to see if the prototype will work. No, because it's in the same frame. So let's I want to upload the prototype onto Behance. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do here. rid of that. So now it should be fine if we do like so. And then we let the prototype rock. There we go. There we go, baby. So what we're gonna do is share this prototype with everybody. So up here we see share. Just go anyone with this link. Anyone with this link, you can see it. And all I'm gonna do is copy this link out and throw it on Behance. And Behance is so friendly, man. It's so user friendly. You can actually just slap in Figma if I can remember how to. Let's see if we can remember how to do Figma. It's not embed. It's not attach file. No. Add a link. No, there's actually a Figma option in there. And I want to be able to throw it in. Prototype. It's right in front of my face. So here we go. We throw that in there. Valid. Paste embed code. All right, so we just need an embed code from here. Copy link. I'll actually copy embed. It's gonna just like light up, man. There we go. Enable. And now it's there. But I wanted the embed code just for that one, not for everything. So that didn't give me really what I wanted. This is what we may have to do. Let's copy, go back to, let's go new file. And paste it there. And let's give this a name. Direct messaging. I keep spelling messaging with that E. And move this from draft. Move project to Cortana web app to actually, let's go. We're gonna call this design challenge. Design challenge. What happened? All right. Where is it? You know what? Let's not complicate this. Move it to that. I really just kind of want to be able to show it off and by itself. That's it. So now we can do it. Get the embed. It shouldn't mix everything up. Let's share with anyone with this link. Let's go back to embed and copy and paste this embed into Behance. It's pretty simple. It's really just what you see here. Edit embed, A, V, oops, Control Alt and V. Edit. What just happened? Alt, V. Let's delete this. I don't know if it's coming up. You see the technicality, man? Sometimes some little simple things like this could like cause you A little bit of technicality, man. All right, it should load up the right way. And then now people can interact with this. Just a simple thing. It's a simple thing, but it matters. Let's go continue. Let's go daily UI, daily UI challenge. This is number 13, right? 13, I think. Direct messaging. At least we learn how to spell messaging. Let's get some tags in there. Go direct messaging as one. Daily UI, UX UI, user interface, UI design. We already have that UX design, Figma. Let's go mobile app, user experience as well. And last but not least is daily UI challenge as well. Let's go maybe, I don't know, let's slap. The thing is, I don't even know how. The thing is, I don't know what works when I do it. What tag work? Even if the tag work, I have no clue. But it's good to just put them in there. Just, I don't know. Let's see if they work. And here it's not really. I could care less about getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could care less about getting spotted. I don't know. I want to build a relationship on this, but that's not really the main reason to do this. It's like this will help me to just have a place to store my my designs and be able to showcase them. It is a good platform to meet people and to collaborate. But anyways, let's get that publish. And that's done. Alright, so now you know how we do it. I'm gonna call it a day. I have other things I have to do before I go to work. Again, people, if you came through on the flip, which is the recording, hopefully you smash that like if you can. Not smash the like, just click the like button if it add any sort of value to your life. Click the like. You can also share. You know, I appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Take care of yourself.